Oh my goodness, you guys are partying. Oh, it was this one song. Okay, I gotta play it. I mean, like you guys were. I mean, whoa! I said, is anybody going to work? Woo! So, I had the wrong person's name in the last video. Her name was not Jenny. God, and I still don't have it right. But anyway, she sang the heck out of Christina Aguilera's song, the Mulan song. Beautiful. With the blue dress. God, that took my breath away. That was beautiful. I like the red dress too. She at the end, she was do 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 do. And the three little ladies on the side, like they were just having a good time. Woo, you guys part. It was fun. It looked so fun. What else did I see? Charlotte was singing. It's so cute. She was singing Katy Perry's song. You could see her in her seat. Oh, and I saw her curtsy to the king. It's just so cute. That was my first time ever seeing her do that, and I just thought it was just so adorable. Oh my God, Camilla. Ooh, she look like she's gonna be oof. I never, you never really hear much about Camilla. You never really, hear much or know much about her until now because it's just been quiet. And so I just wonder what kind of queen she's gonna make. It just looked like she was a little like she has a bigger voice than I thought. Like I didn't she's not as shy as I thought she was. I think that she plays a big strong role in Charles's life more than I thought. And I'm kind of curious to see what kind of queen she's going to be. So that's going to be interesting because, you know, for the longest she's just been Charles and then she's just been the helper. She's the queen. And I know some of you it's taking you a little bit to get used to see her up there, but wow, she went through a lot of scrutiny. I mean, ooh, God, I don't know how she stayed with Charles after that. I was like, look, I can't stay with you. They hate me. And so, listen, this ain't going to work. No. I think she loves the man. And Harry had it wrong when he was trying to say that in his book about her. And I feel like that's just his judgment of her, which he's entitled to. But what made him think that it was a good idea to go in on his stepmother or step whatever he wants to call her in a book? And so that's what makes him the little outcast. Harry doesn't look like he is in with the family. Doesn't look like he was relative at all. I never thought that his presence would make him relative because he was always going to be in the back. But what made it more unrelative, if I can say that, is that he was just in and out so quickly. It was just you blinked and you didn't see him anymore. It's like, oh. And my first thought, did they even speak to each other? Did they say hi? Did William even, not that William would say hi because he doesn't want him, probably didn't realize that Harry was even that close to him. But I wonder, like, did Harry even get to say hello to his father? What else have you guys talked about? You guys have talked about the feather. That's interesting. How many of you think it was on purpose? Like Anne actually, okay, he's gonna sit behind you. I mean, I could see it being I could see it being on purpose because it's easy to do. Harry's going to sit here. If the seating arrangements are supposed to be what they are, then I could see that. But do you think they're well within their right to just be like, in your face, Harry, the way you've treated us? Like, honestly, if I was a courtiers or part of the royal family or something like that, I'd be like, no, do it. Do it. Put him behind the feather. No, it's just to let him know that he's a clown. And then when he get back home, he's still a clown. But they're fading. I did a video a long time ago. And I said, Meghan is going to fade. Who? Meghan who? You don't exist without the royal family. And nobody cares what you say unless you're a part of the royal family. But she thought that, okay, so now WME is going to make her own brand, her own, away from Harry, away from the royal family, away from being on that stigma of, oh, she was a D-lister. Y'all know y'all thinking this. Oh, she was a D-lister, and she wasn't a D-lister. She could have did this all by herself. Watch. WME is going to show you how Meghan could have did it all by herself. When? What's taking them so long? I said on one of my posts, I said, this is an emergency. Her popularity sucks. It sucks. It just sucks. It's so bad. It's crazy. You know what? When I started my channel, like billions of years ago, it feels like, I never thought that I would be sitting on here still talking about this and worse. No. I thought all this had been cleared up by now. No. Did you guys know that she was running in the woods today? Climbing woods or doing something stupid? And, okay, here's the deal. So, I'm clicking the channel because I'm folding clothes and trying to get ready for tomorrow, whatever. And so I click on somewhere, and then there's some pictures of her in black in a hat with some glasses running, doing some either exercising, running up a hill, running up a mountain, doing something stupid. But whatever she was doing, she wanted us to know she was doing it. And so Tom Bauer said, wait for it, because she's going to do something. And so, is this her doing that? Is this what Tom Bauer was saying about Meghan going to do something? Because we haven't seen any pictures of Archie's birthday. And one of my subscribers said, what's going on with the birthday? Well, Harry rushing back for it? But no, she was running or jogging with some friends. And why that was important, I don't understand that. Let's explore it. My first thought was, okay, I'm not even going to bring that up. I said, because is it a conversation to have? That she's running and jogging. I don't know. Like, what was the point of that? I probably would have just stayed in the house until afterwards, because the thing is that you didn't go to something that was extremely important that everybody was celebrating around the world. But Obviously, your wife wasn't Harry. Obviously, Megan wasn't celebrating. She was running up a hill, working out, exercising, getting ready for her WME moment. And maybe this is part of their strategy is to what? She looked like she may have like worked out a little bit. She was showing her arms. I don't know why that would be important. I don't know. I guess I'm just a little confused. You let me know what you think about it. It just came to me that I saw pictures of her running with some friends. Does she want us to know that she has a few friends other than celebrity friends? Oh, I know. Remember that woman that was at the coronation and she said that she was from Montecito and no one from Montecito is liking Megan or Harry because of what they did? No one likes her. And so do you think that those people that were running up the hill with Megan were trying to say, well, not everyone, or no, she told a story? No, I don't believe it. I believe those 2 or 3 people that she had on there was some fake friends. And if they are her friends, so why is that important that she was running up a hill with some friends and Harry hadn't got home yet? That she wasn't waiting for him to get home and she had something to do? I don't know why my dog is barking like that. I don't know. He just won't stop. He probably want a treat or something. He's a little loud though. No one listens to me. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so that happened. So I don't know how to even engage in that conversation about her being seen. I feel like my first thought was, ooh, probably shouldn't have came out because that's going to be a big thing that you came out during the coronation about your running up the hill with your friends. You know, a little bit of me thought was, God, where's her father? I did. I said, wow, she running up a hill and her father, she ain't called him. That was what my first thoughts. My first thoughts was like, okay, she's running up the hill. She looks cute. You know, I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, what is this about? Oh, let me go get him a treat. Let's move on. Yeah, I have no idea. What else I wanted to say? William looks so good. Catherine looks so good. The kids look so good at the concert. Oh, remember at the coronation when they had the choir, not the entire choir, but the choir. So that choir, and they were in white, was at Megan's wedding. It was the same choir that Charles had hired for Megan's wedding, but you know, they didn't accept her. Remember, they didn't like her, they didn't accept her. Wasn't nobody doing nothing for her. I heard that Charles has a picture of himself and her where he's walking her down the aisle. And so while she was playing shenanigans and games, the family was serious about bringing her in and trusting her. And my thing is, was there not any other way? Because I realized that Megan didn't have a case with racism because she didn't experience it personally. I know I had another thought. Uh, this conversation that she had with Harry was before they were probably just now having sex good. They were not even married. And like, I believe it was Sam or Jay. Thank you guys. Thank you, supporters. Because you guys help me fill in the blanks. And I hope I do that because you take the time to type it. Oh, someone said something about my spelling. And I told my husband about it. And he knows I'm a little self-conscious about that because when when I went through school, I always would have like someone spell check or do my papers because I could write a paper. My professors would be like, "Oh, your paper was really good," because I like to tell a story. But anyway, because it's boring if it's not a story. But anyway, my husband he proofed all my papers through my master's degree, but I had to do my own for my bachelor's. But no, I'm not the best speller. But kisses anyway, you know. So and but I hate I get off the subject. Anyway, now I gotta regroup. But mainly I came on here to say, guys, that I really enjoyed you guys did not disappoint at all. It was beautiful. It was very well done. Everybody was having a great time. And the concert was beautiful. And it was just magnificent. It really was. The choir I was talking about though. So it started off with how King Charles had hired this choir, the one that was at Meghan's wedding, the 30 million pound wedding, Sussex Squad. I know you get mad at me when I call you your name, but they like to attack you, of course, and they like to, I don't know, deflect. And then somebody, see, here I go. I need to say this because someone was saying something about Harry's suit. I thought Harry looked nice, but he didn't look fine. He didn't look... Harry didn't walk in there like, dang, who's that? Oh, okay. Harry looked nice for the occasion. He looked like an idiot because he was sitting in the back. And the weirdest part of that whole situation, guys, is that the king's son is sitting in the back. And why? Don't attack me because he's sitting in the back, or them calling it out and saying why I think he's in the back, and then it hurts because it's true. Why is he sitting in the back when his brother's in his robe and his gear and his utter wonderfulness? William was in wonderfulness. Did you see how proud Kate was of her husband? Oh, she was so proud of him, especially during the speech. And I couldn't I was just like, I'm proud for you. Yep, I'm proud for you. They're going to rock. They're going to rock the UK. They're going to do it together. She's such a queen. Oh, I'm coming for that. Oh, yeah. I've already discussed that with my husband. Anyway, what I want to say is that it was just so beautiful. You guys did such a wonderful job. And so Harry's in the back. The sun. It looked weird. I don't care what suit he had on or what. Maybe if he had on a hat, that probably would have been like, oh, okay, I see you, Harry. You know, one of them hats, tall ones, black. That might have would have got some attention. But I don't know why it was important that we knew who styled him. Oh my God, so what? So okay. But no. He looked lonely. He looked like an idiot. He looked like he needed a friend. And he was grasping on to their husbands because they didn't want to really speak to them. And, I believe they just did the best they could without just totally embarrassing him. Because he was an embarrassment. He peeked in and peeked out. What was the point of coming? He didn't even get to say hi to his dad. So what was I heard he got invited to like a luncheon or a dinner, but I either say no, she told him to get home, or he didn't feel comfortable or whatever. Or maybe he really didn't get an invite because William is not hanging out with him. And she out running. She destroyed a whole kabook. Oh. How quickly we forgive ourselves. Sean Neal tells us that she's good to go. She has no regrets. She doesn't regret not coming. Everything. You know what? It was like, I don't know how, but it was beautiful. The coordination was just, and they made it all about who they made it about for, King Charles, because he was the star. He even looked younger when they were putting all the robes and all, and he was just so humble. He just looked so like humble. He took it seriously. And then you can't help but to, when you start thinking about King Charles, Camilla looked nice. She did. I thought she looked nice. I thought she was really being, did it get her? She'll speak up. That's what I'm finding out. She's got a voice. So, and there's this rumor that Anne told her she wasn't a queen. She's Charles's queen. Everybody probably won't accept her. And a lot of this, people thought it should be Diana. I think Diana would have been happy because she would have been then moved on like a billion times. Like, no. No. She'd probably be trying to figure out how to deal with them over there in Montecito. I wonder, would Diana fly to Montecito and say, Harry, what the heck? As a mother. When did you guys know that Megan's mother didn't have a voice? I think I knew when she said on Oprah Winfrey. That's when I knew. I said, oh, your mother let you get on here and talk about your dad. I said, whoa, my mama would have went, girl, have you lost it? Yeah. That's when I knew her mother wasn't in the right camp. I'm just having a chat with you guys. This is pretty cool because things are just popping up in my head and I just start thinking and I wonder, do you guys think the same thing? And, but I really, really want you guys to know what a wonderful job you guys did on, the beauty of it all. It was nice to see William and Kate and their coach. I was like, look, oh my God, they're so beautiful. And the pictures that were taken, the history. You know, Time Magazine is going to come out with an edition, I'm sure, and I'm going to grab that. Yeah. Because I have their wedding. I do. I have their wedding. It was a long time ago. I did get it. And I think my husband bought it for like my anniversary or something like that. Because, oh, guys, I hope that you enjoyed your week and had fun and enjoyed the party. I guess it's time to go. Do you guys have off tomorrow? For some reason, I thought you had like another day off or something like that. Well, I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. I'm going to make sure there's nothing else I miss. You know, I might miss something. So, there's a lot of talk around the tiaras. Yep. Don't look like I'm the only one that was looking for a tiara. And, you know, the gold coach did it for me. I was like, yeah, damn. Now that, if you didn't want nobody to see the gold, then you should have kept the coach. Because I was like, dang. That was oh God. I mean, the coach, that was the highlight of bling to me, was the coach. So you guys just did it because I know here I am again talking. King Charles steps out into it, you know, boom, like whoa. Yes, you guys know how to do it. It was just fantastic all the way through. And then you get to the church and then you just, woo. The music. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Oh, okay. So, King Charles helps plan Harry and Meghan's wedding, in a sense, because he pays for it, in a sense. Yes. The people. British people pay. And he hires his choir. And so he hires the same choir for his coronation. It wasn't their voices beautiful. Like, I kept rewinding it. I did one of those. I was like, listen to that. And I meant to say that on the first video about the music, the black, African American choir, the little in white. I was like, oh, that's why he hired them. But they did good at her wedding too. The song was pretty I didn't care for the song that she picked for her wedding. But this one was beautiful. The song was just beautiful. It really was. And maybe Charles may have picked that song, but no. She looked like she would have picked it. But beautiful, beautiful music. Yes. There was one guy that sang. I was like, He kind of sang by himself, and then I just wasn't sure. That's him. Okay. You remember when you guys when the people were at her wedding, Megan's wedding, and then something happened really black, and you guys would be like, "What's happening? What is the preacher doing, or what's going on?" Because there was a lot of eyes doing this, like. This is a different kind of wedding. And I remember telling my husband, I was like, this is different for them, I'm sure. But I forgot my point, but it was just funny to see their faces. Like, I said, oh, yeah. Here's my point. That's how I was with that man singing. I was like, ooh. Like, So, my point is now I kind of know how you guys felt when Megan had her wedding. And then, versus us watching something and listening on the other end, But you don't necessarily see, is that considered unconscious bias? Would that be rude of me? Like, and it's not like, it's just different. So it's one of those things you would have to get used to. Be like, oh, okay, I get it now. Same. Because some of you probably was like, oh, okay, this is not for me, or whatever. And that's okay. Because it's what you like. It's your preference. It's all about preference. But I wonder, is that considered unconscious bias? If I say that, oh, I really didn't, the music was beautiful, it's probably a little different for my taste or something like that. Anyway, listen, guys, I have so enjoyed this coordination. I'm going to stop wearing that tiara. I'm going to put it away because the coordination is over and our girl didn't wear it. They're playing some kind of shark or something. She's so growing up. She's getting so big. It's so awesome. It doesn't even look like Harry, but I'm back. Listen, it doesn't even look like Harry is a part of the royal family anymore. It doesn't. It doesn't look like he is connected. Like there is a connection. Like there is a nope. And he didn't get any content. If he was going to get any, he didn't get much because he went from the front door to the back, and that was it, and it was over. So they're fading in the distance. I remember saying that too. I remember saying that. Like they're becoming like this, no, like she's coming out jogging on the mountain or something like that with friends. Like, Charles kicked butt during this coronation. He set the standard. He brought the country together. Even those little scraggly protesters, he brought the country together. And then he brought other countries together too, because people from all over was there and watching and gathering. Good job. It's just a good job because not only did it brought us together too. It's awesome. Nothing would have kept me from that. No matter what I've said or did, nothing. And I would have sat in the back and I would have been right next to that feather. And I would have just took it. Because at some point, you gotta allow yourself to be humiliated and it be okay and not be offended. But no, not her, because she's not thinking about the coronation anyway, because she's out jogging and running and working out for her new. Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah. Missed a whole historical moment. What friend would advise her to not to go? What friend would tell her, girl, don't you take them kids? Girl, don't you take them kids to see King Charles? What woman? Okay. Because I always thought that in every good man, there's a woman that helps him be that person. I always believe that. I always do. If you have someone, Michelle Obama, for instance, she shows that because I don't care what you say about her. She took care of the kids. She made sure, Barack had this and that. She was doing it. She did it and she did it and she did it. She helped him become. This one is trying to help herself become. Yep. She's been trying to do it since she's been over here. But maybe WME finally told her, listen, since you've been trashing the family, no one sees it. Although they've been making money. They're making enough to stay in Montecito. But I don't know. I would be pissed if I grew up and knowing like that's something happening. I wouldn't miss my uncles. And then if she made me miss Williams, I would hold it against her forever. I'm Archie now. Let me miss it. You got your own issues. Don't put everybody's issues with your issues to make everybody else suffer. So the kids, and poor Harry, he looked good. He looked nice. He looked troubled. He looked disturbed. He looked ready to go as soon as he walked in. He served no purpose. And that's sad because he's the king's son. And she's reduced him to this. And she couldn't even show up to support him after she did it all. But no, she's out there working out. Or whatever she's doing during the coronation to let us know she's doing her. Like Neil Sean said, she's on self. She's wanting everybody to know that she's glad she makes this decision for you. You make the decision for you. I like it, BD, in a movie like that. I do. And maybe it isn't supposed to, but I like it. They gave me some little things to go. Anyway, moving on. Look at her. I just took that and went with it. No, we didn't get this. Let me tell you, I was looking for this. But they did warn us. Listen, guys. I know. I go on for hours. It's 40 minutes. Who's going to chit chat that long? Listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Listen, you know I'm typing fast and I'm coming fast. Please excuse the spelling and just, if you don't want me to type to you and get a misspelled word, then don't leave a comment. Because I'm up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So, and love you guys.